This very well may be the coolest box set that I own. For anybody who is not aware, this is the Ultimate Edition Stranger Things 4K Arrow Video exclusive box set. And as you guys can see, it's completely sealed. I have no idea what's inside. So let's dive into it. I have heard through the internet, though, that people have not been too pleased with how they've been receiving these, with damages, destroyed boxes, and things of that nature. Mine seems to be in pretty good condition. It did come in an actual box, not a bag like some people got. And I did originally pre-order this when it first came up for pre-order. I actually forgot about it. Amazon canceled it, but yet here we are. Just showed up at my doorstep. The universe may never know. As I was saying, is a little tear on the back's little cardboard piece. We don't keep those, so it's no biggie. But without further ado, let's jump into why you came here, and it's unboxing the Stranger Things Ultimate Edition set. Goodbye. See ya later, as we do on the channel. Here is the box out of the plastic wrap. As you guys can see, the custom artwork there, and its beautiful glory. Got the mall and all the other characters running away from it. On the other side, you have Vecma. I sound like I'm saying that wrong. You guys get the point. And then some awesome artwork. This box does look like it opens in a unique manner, so we're going to dive into that. Looks like I got to take the back of this off that has the content list and the special feature list, which for me, special features is what caught my attention. I'm a guy that likes to know the ins and out of shows. As you guys know who follow physical media and follow Netflix, Netflix is notorious for not releasing physical media. But here we are after the season finale of Stranger Things, which I'm happy for as a physical media collector. A few years ago, actually, when season 1 and season 2 rolled out, they did do a exclusive VHS version, Target exclusive 4K set. And of course, you know, your boy had to snatch those up the moment I seen them. And it just, that classic VHS design, for anybody that didn't see these were actually pretty cool. I forget how they open, it's been a minute. Open just like you would clean tape set on a VHS. And they were stacked in nice and neat like this. The second version is the same thing, it's just like a clamshell style. The second VHS special edition they came out with back in the day actually has a little movie rental throwback of Hawkins' video, which for all of us that grew up in the 80s, like this show is set in, and the 90s, we all remember the video store where we ran to the new releases and was hoping for that new release to be there of, you know, Terminator, Jurassic Park, whatever. You guys get the point. This one's that clamshell style. special edition they did back in the day. It did come with photo cards, and that was it. No special features. Nothing crazy. This one opens kind of all crazy, as you guys can see there. You guys get the point of that. I like the nod to the classic, VHS era, Be Kind Rewind. But like I said, without further ado, let's get into what we're here for. I just wanted to show you guys that because a lot of people missed that back in the day when it came out. Didn't catch it, didn't see it for whatever reason. I'm happy the tape on here came out very clear. Like I was saying, this is nothing special. It just shows the breakdown of the series, the discs. Very basic, just tells you your runtime, English. Says nothing about Arrow Video, surprisingly. So far, at least. On the bottom, it does say Netflix 4K, Dolby Atmos, and your legal mumbo jumbo. Goodbye, see you later. Without further ado, let's see if I can do this one-handed. Looks like it opens this way. Yes, there it is. I'm not going to be able to do this. Oh, I surprised myself. Look at that beauty and her glorious fashion without the camera glare. That is a beautiful set, guys. It does come with, since this was the Ultimate Edition, it does come with a box of goodies. 6 or 5 posters, the 6th one being the map of the city. A booklet of just photos and behind the scenes set stuff and things of that nature. We'll dive into each and every single one of these throughout the video. I have no idea how long this video is going to be. We're just going to wing it like we always do here on the channel. Can we admire this beautiful artwork though on this casing? That's the top, but just like beautifully done. Beautifully done. Let me see this for the first time. Wow, that's impressive. It does give the flair to that VHS era. I don't know what this is about though. Kinda, they should have done something here to keep the spine the same so it looked uniform. I don't know, that might just be me though. I don't know what better way to display this, so we're just gonna do it like this. Start with season 1, why don't we? You guys are seeing it first. Translucent color with, I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not, changing of the lights. That's pretty cool. The back just states chapter 1 through 8. As you guys can see there. And we got the same cover on the inside. I don't know how I feel about that. Hopefully these are reversible. Oh yes, yes they are. Looks like they got each of the season themed covers on them. This has a breakdown. The normal sleeve has a breakdown of what's on each disc. Looks like the final disc of each season has a bonus feature. Of all the bonus features per that season, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 discs for seasons 1, with your final disc being your bonus features. And put this artwork back in here before I forget. I think I'm gonna keep it classic and go with the season sleeve for each one. I don't know why I always struggle with these. There you guys have it. That's season 1. It does include the Arrow logo on the front and the side for that matter. And I laid this down weird, so now it's not wanting to shut. Here's something to note. It's a basic black case. There's no Blu-ray signage or, logo. There's no 4K logo, but it is supposed to be 4K because it's a 4K set. Yeah, Ultra HD. Yep. So it's 4K set. When they first announced these sets, so this is the ultimate set. The basic set is just this. It looks exactly like this, skinnier, doesn't have cool artwork. At first, I was just going to get the basic one to have the complete series on 4K, but then I seen where pretty much right when it went on pre-order, it went on sale on Amazon for some reason. I don't know if other people seen that or not, but it went on sale, but it didn't went on sale. And like I said, I pre-ordered it, and I'm like, okay, I got till July to get these funds together. And then, like I said, it just showed up. Anywho, moving on. Go back. See season 2. Oh, we got a fancy design here. Nice slip cover with a reveal. Now that's pretty cool. Same as the first season. Breakdown of the chapters. I'm assuming this does have a reverse cover as well. It does, obviously, with the slip cover. It's going to be hard to do that. Additional cover. This one's got 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. With the 4th disc being your bonus features. As we know in the early seasons, they didn't really dive into the long episodes yet. They were long, but they weren't as long as they got. This is season 3. Got an awesome cover there. Defeating the creature in the mall. It's pretty cool. Same artwork on the main case. Take this one out. I could have showed season 2, but I forgot to, I guess. It's an awesome season 3 cover. Can't talk tonight, guys. So when Stranger Things first came out, I watched first season, second season. Kind of fell out with it because I didn't have Netflix there for a while. And then when season 5 hit, I'm like, okay, I need to get caught up on the series so I know what's going on. So I binge watched it. Got caught up with it before season 5 dropped, I think, if I remember correctly. And as the story goes, diehard fan always. I just fell out of watching it because there was other priorities in Netflix at the time. We know how that goes in life. We got our ups and flows. And here's this goofy looking slipcover one. We obviously know why the last 2 seasons got a thicker case. This is a slipcover. It's her descending or ascending, however you want to say it. They could have definitely. This just seems like a cheap protector case that they just slapped her likeness on and called it a day. They could have very easily put the same design that they had on the rest of these, so it kind of matched sitting there on the shelf, in my opinion. I know Last Movie Standing. I actually just watched his video before this recording, and he said he uploaded sticker designs for this on his Etsy for like $5. You get 2 different color variations because you couldn't exactly match the color variation that they made. So I'll probably pick that up because I'm going to be the same as him. It's just going to drive me nuts in the long run. And then the 5th and final season. Look at that beautiful artwork of Vecna and Will. This is Will, right? Yes. And then the reveal. Oh, it's Will getting his powers. Oh man. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 discs total, with the final one being that bonus feature. Does this one also have 6? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 discs. See, on the season 5, you can flip it because it's a cardboard sleeve, but this one you kind of gotta leave it as is because it's gonna look weird with the season artwork on the cover there. I don't know why I did that 3 times, but you guys get it. And what you guys have all been waiting for, let's dive into these goodies. I have no idea what's in this box. Like, I glanced at the pre-order photo, but didn't really say much. So we're going to be seeing this for the first time together. First off, the Stranger Things player manual. As true fans of the series know, this is kind of like a spin on Dungeons and Dragons because their favorite thing to play in Mike's basement was indeed Dungeons and Dragons. So this was a play on that. Okay, as expected with Arrow, this has like all your different information about the series and behind the scene artworks and stuff of that nature. So that'd be cool to sit down and look through sometime and read and see what's not included in the bonus feature set. And these are the handful, massive handful that is, of posters. The first one being the map of Hawkins. I'm probably not gonna unfold all these, but we'll see how it goes. They do look like they're double-sided. So we got the normal version of Hawkins, and then we got the upside down version of Hawkins. That's pretty cool. I don't know who would, unless you're like a super diehard fan, who would have each poster hung up on their wall. But hey, there's some diehard fans out there. Am I one of them? Yes. Am I that hardcore? No. I was wanting to go after the collectibles that Target released when season 5 came out of the radio building and the van. That sold at my Target probably the moment they put the shipper out. It was gone because I went there probably the next day, and yeah, it was gone. Obviously, these go in order. Season 1. These are decent sized posters too. I mean, like, they're pretty big. And just the same with the 4K artwork. Same exact thing, correlating with each season. Oops. I can't unfold. I can't do anything, can I? As you guys know, I struggle a lot, but it makes videos fun, in my opinion. This is season 2. It doesn't help if it's brand new and it's stuck together. Season 2 poster. Pretty cool. Not my favorite of the series. This is when they tapped in the Ghostbusters, of course, for that 80s flair. I don't know, for some reason, this season was my favorite. I don't know if it had to do with 11 coming in their true self, the mall. I don't know, or a combination of it all. There's season 3 of Stranger Things. Again, same as the artwork on the 4Ks. Nothing too special there. I know you guys probably don't want to see all these, but there's that one person out there that wants to see all of them because they're not going to get it. So it's all part of the game when you're reviewing things on YouTube. Goodness, the struggle's real tonight. My hands aren't wanting to work. Season 4. There she is, 11, ascending, descending, however you want to say that. Still not too sure. And then the last poster, so you guys can be like, thank goodness he's done struggling. Season 5, the final season. You guys get the point on that one, because it kind of fell into itself. Let's get into this mystery box of all these goodies. I know there's stickers in here, and that's about it. They have it stacked in there awesomely. Pull up first thing blindly if I can. Guess it's going to be everything at once. Let's not do that. First, we got the Scoops Ahoy card. And for anybody that grew up in the 80s and 90s, these were like, you can say point cards that you turned in each time you bought something and it earned your way towards a free treat or dessert of some kind, normally. As you guys can see there. It's pretty cool. Reminds me of my childhood. Hellfire Club badge. Like them iron-on badges that you can get for clothes. It's pretty much what that is. Set these off to the side for now because everything's coming off at once. A lovely Stranger Things themed dice for them Dungeon Dragons themed plays. And I landed on 14. Somewhere in there. Probably lost it, but you guys get the point. Man, there's still more in here. These photo cards came out first, so set those off to the side because we know what those are. Got a stack of stickers, Stranger Things, pizza, radio. You guys know the thing. Suck My Fat One, Hawkins Police, Wheeler in America Without Erica. Stickers. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We got a Have You Seen Me Missing William Byers. As we've seen in the series, that was a missing sign they put up in the city. And then here we got a Stranger Things game. I can't think of the word for this, but you guys know what I'm thinking, to keep track of your game, like Dungeons and Dragons and that sort of thing. Is it playing status? Not really sure on that one. So I'll just leave it open to the comments below. It's really hard to see in here because everything's got like a certain place. I think that's everything. This is a Palace Arcade coin. That's pretty awesome. Probably the most surprisingest thing in here, honestly. That's like a legit coin you would get from somewhere like this. One token, Hawkins, Indiana, Palace Arcade. I don't know if you guys can see the detail now. I'm going to show it one more time. Yep, I think that's everything in here. I'm going to have fun getting this bag in there. You guys see that? These look to be just a handful of art cards from each season. If I see anything that sticks out, I'll show it to you. Classic scene, you know, reminds me of even every scene in every episode. Who can't forget that scene from season 2? Another classic from season 2. I'm assuming these all go in order, but I kind of pulled them out weird, so they are mixed up. Yes, I'm not going to show every single one of these. I'm not going to bore you. Classic shot from season 3 in the mall. Good old Eddie. Vecna in human form before he turned truly evil. Or was he already evil in human form? He was probably about the same. He just got powers. Speaking of powers, Will, when he got his powers unleashed. One final shot of the gang in season 5. Aha. There was something special in here. Camp. Greetings from Camp Nowhere 85. And it looks just like a postcard. Because it is a postcard. Pretty much the first scene that you think of from season 1. Again, in postcard form. These aren't numbered, like, see the rest of them like tell you like like okay, cool. You look at the card and it tells you what season it's from. These are ones for you, the true fans, to guess what season it's from. You gotta get the gist there. Gotta make everything all nice. Try to put it all back together. Yeah, so as I was saying earlier, I don't know if I said it or not. If I did, you guys will correct me in the comments. But when this first went up for pre-order, it was very, very expensive. And then it dropped. Yes, I was talking about this. It went on sale magically, but it wasn't on sale. Yeah, so I think at final this retailed at like $200, I think, and then it went on deep sale because I think Arrow was having their own sale, and for whatever reason it went on sale on Amazon, even though it was like a Barnes and Noble thing. Don't ask me how that works, but when I seen that, I'm like, cool. As I was saying earlier in the video, though, still don't know how I got it because I was never charged. So that's a mystery for another day, I guess. These things kind of have their own place in here, so it's kind of wacky. Probably ain't gonna go in the way they were, but as long as they're in there nicely, which they are. Kinda. The dice is definitely not in the right spot. Guess we'll find out if it works here in a second. Just putting this all back together for one more final shot of it before we end this video today. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of the series. Was it your favorite? Was it arguably Netflix's biggest success to date? Because as we know, they do not like physical media, so it was very strange to see them release, with the help of Arrow, a full season set, which we can thank Arrow for that because they had a big input. And with all these discs that they do have, there's plenty of room on each disc, being 4K. So I'm assuming it's not going to be like compressed together. So it will be interesting to see how the 4K transfers of those. I'll be interested to see how that turns out, and obviously we'll let you guys know how it does turn out. This dice really going to mess me up that bad. This dice is out of place just a hair. Nope, we got her in there in all her beautiful glory. Now, see, I'm not a huge, like, collectible dude, but I mean, I was mainly going after it for this beautiful artwork. I mean, who can complain about that? That's worth it in my opinion. It will look beautiful on my physical media shelf. I didn't notice on yeah, that dice is really, I'm gonna have to mess with that dice off camera to get it back in online or take it out of there because it's causing the box to kind of set weird, the cover on it. And this might have been what last movie Standing was talking about because his kind of did the same thing. But that is it, guys. I know this video was a little longer than you're used to, but I hope you guys have enjoyed the Netflix Stranger Thing Arrow 4K complete series. As always, like and subscribe for more on the Dark Rope Collective YouTube channel. See ya.